All right. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Mike, what did you see when Alvin Kamara was auctioned off? Did you see who won him or anything?
I don't recall. I refreshed the screen now, and so that's gone, and Jalen Ramsey is up. So I did not see who, or recall seeing if he was awarded to somebody or not.
Let's keep going.
Now you've got the clock going, and on my screen it says draft is resuming. So if I refresh my screen,
is anybody else having this problem?
I was going to say, scroll down a little bit, Mike. You might be able to see, because mine came up draft resuming as well.
Okay, so I'm going to, if you guys could let me know if anybody else seems to be delayed in any way. The draft should be paused currently, and I'm going to turn it back on in 5 seconds. I'll do a countdown. If anybody else is delayed when it's turned back on, let me know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, starting. Clock has not begun yet. Clock starts now. Anybody other than Mike delayed? Anybody? Okay, so it sounds like, Mike, were you indeed delayed this time as well?
No, I've got my bid in. So after somebody wins, I'll let you know.
Okay, cool. Okay, that was sold for 36. Now Justin Herbert's up. Mike, what do you see?
I still see Jalen Ramsey in my bid.
Okay.
I don't know who won.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else have that same problem? Okay, good. Mike, if you could, please, are you able to switch to your other computer that you have?
Yeah.
Why don't we try that?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now it seems when I refresh my computer,
sorry about that,
I catch up, but I mean, I would have to refresh after every player.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that. Ideally, we like to find something that works for you here consistently.
Okay. Now, when I switch to the other computer, like as you know, I don't have a camera or a microphone for it.
You can just keep this computer going in StreamYard. That's fine. And then just switch over to the other computer just for the auction. That's pretty good. Everybody should be able to bid on it now, even though there was a tie. If it ties the second time, it is supposed to go back into the auction for a later nomination. So if it shows that it awards somebody, it's really not. It's going back into the auction. As long as we all know that, that's fine. That's something we can work around. Ideally. Okay, there it goes. Kirk Cousins is up now with 27, 26, 25, 24. Anybody seeing any lag problems? Let me know. All right, here comes Derek Carr. All right, I'm going to pause the draft for a second. I'm going to pause it in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing. Anybody lag on that? Speak now. Great. Okay, so it sounds like we have an isolated problem here. So I guess that's a good thing. Keep going. For those that are new to it, if you scroll down, you can see all the rosters and who's on those rosters. There's other ways to see that too. You can also, if you press that summary button, you can see who's gone so far. You also see a log of all the draft activity down below. Also,
Anthony? Oh, sorry.
if you hover over, for those that are new, if you hover over the team, you'll see what players they've taken so far, and you'll also see their max bid, because you have to fill out your roster with at least a $1 player at every position. Your max bid is going to be lower than the total dollars you have left. Yes, sorry, someone was speaking.
No, my problem. I assume if we don't want somebody, we should at least put it in a $1 bid just to keep the clock moving, so it doesn't wait on us.
You can go to a zero, lock in a zero.
Okay.
Yep, lock in zero. Mike Roses, it shows you're back. Are you indeed back?
Yeah, I think I won the last bid.
Congratulations. You won Mahomes too.
Yeah.
Is it keeping time for you? Trey Lance should be up now with 27 seconds.
Yeah, it seems to be working fine on this other, computer.
Okay. That's good news.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's better than them both not working. Let's see what
True.
Trey Lance goes for. Negative what now?
Yeah.
Poor Trey Lance. So for those that are new, just reviewing some of the basics, you probably already watched some of the videos, but obviously you're putting your number into the target bid and you have to lock it. If you want to change it, you have to unlock it and go back and change it. You can only change it while we're in this 30-second interval. He went for $51, not 77. Tampa bid 77, but he went for 51 because the second highest bid was 50. So it goes down to the second highest bid and adds $1. And that's what you'd win him for, even though you bid 77 in that case. It's always going to go from the highest bidder down to the second plus one. All right. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any scenarios that we should be trying that we're not trying? Michael Stucci usually come up with some good ones. Got anything?
No, I just had the same issue on this computer. I'm still stuck on Yannick Nagaway.
Are you paused now?
No, I still have Nagaway on there. Now I'm sure if I refresh it, I'll come up with Galladay.
Fine, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had to refresh it to get Galladay up.
All right, Mike, do you have a smartphone?
Yeah.
Do you have Slack on your smartphone?
No.
Okay. I'm curious if we tried a smartphone, if it would, if that would clear it up. Bob Middleton, are you on? I don't know if you're on this feed or not. I know Bob is testing a smartphone for us right now. Don't see him on here. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to figure you out, Mike. I am glad it's just one. That gives me hope. But we're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah, like right at this very instance, at the top of my screen, there's a red bar that says you are disconnected. So I'm refreshing, and now it says draft is paused and Kenny Galladay is up.
And you've used your one computer and you've used your second now.
Correct.
This is not like, oh, one's a work computer and one's not. These are both your own computers.
Correct. Yeah, these are both home computers.
Yeah. We talked about the browser stuff before. That's not it. We talked about VPNs. We talked about a number of different things. None of those things apply. You've been playing and hosting Strat without any issue, by the way? I'm just curious about firewall stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just sort of repeating all this just so I can get on
exactly.
The drafting team is
the laptop is
watching this, so
the laptop is Windows 11 and the desktop is Windows 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm having the same issue on both.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Okay. Anybody else? Questions, scenarios you want to run? Want to just keep going, anybody, or or are we good? You can take yourselves off mute now and let me know.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, and I'm with Brian, and he's good as well.
Great.
Jets are good.
Thank you.
Yeah, Minnesota's good.
Thanks, guys. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you jumping on, Mike. Sounds like me and you'd be spending some more time together. Happy to do it. We'll figure this out. Everybody else seems good. Happy to hear it. Scott Kaplan, if you're still out there, I'll be around, and let's make sure you're working. You and I can come back in and do a little mock together to make sure you're set up too. Happy to do that. No issue there. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.